commanded to disciple people in all spheres of life. How can we make such a strong statement? If we believe that apart from Him we can do nothing, see John chapter 15, verse 5, we must recognize that much of what is recognized as leadership will not stand the test of time. In the end, all that is done apart from Him will be proven to be rubble and worth absolutely nothing. No matter how convincing modern wisdom may seem, apart from the wisdom and activity of God, all human leadership activity will prove futile in the end. Leadership, apart from the work of God, cannot produce true, flourishing, or eternal results. If we believe that God created the world and handed responsibility for watching over the garden to Adam and Eve, then human leadership must be understood as God-initiated. He purposed to use humanity to steward and cultivate. See Genesis chapters 1 and 2. His people were and are at the center of His plan. From the beginning, His people have been designed to lead. If we believe that God has chosen to make His multifaceted wisdom known through the church, see Ephesians chapter 3, verse 10, then the leaders that are developed through the church are at the center of God's design to represent Himself in all facets of life. Leaders who are motivated by His grace and shaped by His word are leaders who invest their lives in what really matters. If we believe, as William Temple stated, the church is the only society that exists for the benefit of those who are not its members, then all of humanity benefits from the leaders created and formed in the church. No organization carries such a holy mandate. Thus, the leaders developed in the church and by the church are leaders who are developed for the world. They are developed in the center and sent out to the world. The world is impacted and improved by the leaders the church develops and deploys. If we believe that ultimately only Jesus transforms, then only the message the church carries can bring about true, everlasting change. Only the gospel, the message His people steward, can change the human heart. And the leaders that the church develops administer the grace of God in its various forms. See 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10. If we believe the command to make disciples, see Matthew chapter 28, verse 19, is bigger and more beautiful than merely making converts and calling people to make a decision, then we understand the essential role of the church in maturing people in Christ. The command to make disciples carries the connotation of forming believers who learn and develop over a lifetime. One result, then, of discipleship is believers who serve and influence others in all spheres of life. The Great Commission is Plan A. Jesus has no Plan B. Discipleship, developing believers who grow over a lifetime, is His method. The full extent of discipleship is the development of disciples who are able to lead and develop others, not merely people who gather together for worship once a week. So, yes, there is a locus of truly sustaining and transforming leadership. And the locus of leadership is the Church of Jesus Christ. She has been designed by God to develop and produce leaders who bless and serve others. God's people are designed to influence others. God's people have been purchased by His blood and are empowered with His Spirit to influence the world around them. They are designed to lead. If you are His, you are designed to lead. And your church is designed to create and commission leaders who serve the world as they represent Christ and reconcile people to Him. Notice, we are not saying that the locus of the church is leadership development, but that the locus of leadership development is the church. Please don't miss the difference. The locus of the church is and must be Jesus and His finished work for us. The center of the church must be the gospel, for it is the gospel, His righteousness given to us in exchange for our sin, that created the church, and it is the gospel that sustains the church. The center of the church is the gospel.